Oh, hey, hey, hey. I didn't see. Let me turn my TV down. Oh, hush, Katie.
Okay, up on the panel. Fuck yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Denise.
I feel awful today.
Yeah, you got all kinds of noise in the background. Where the hell are you?
What is it? I don't hear anything.
Yeah, that's true. So, looking over there in the YouTube chat, looks like Rupert's there. Rupert Cow. He's a good guy. That's all I
Yeah.
see. What the hell? Where the other?
I told you what would happen.
Yeah, huh?
Everybody in the other hangout begging for a stream.
Yeah, and then when you start a stream, they all disappear like a bunch of weirdos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let it run for a little bit, and
Yeah.
if you want to, yeah, go take a shower and then come back and see what's going on here. And if it's not good, just end the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be all right. I gave you the mods. I'm gonna go. I'll be
Okay.
back in about 20 minutes.
All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. See you later. Hey, Joy, what's up? You got a wrench, dumbass. Don't deserve a wrench, though. Fuck, I'd take your wrench. So all that Joy Division does is just pervs on chicks here, man. That's all he does. Terrible. Just terrible person. All he thinks of is perving. Who's Zombie Brainstorm? Let's click on it. Okay, 28 subs. So it's probably a real person. Zombie, you want to come up on the panel? Say hi. I do deserve a wrench, and perv shouldn't tell me about perving. Wow, that's rude. See that post there? That he was insinuating that, yeah, that's why the guy, he's a prick, man. He's always talking shit. Yeah, he is. Hey, Zombie, why don't you come up and say hi so we know if you're male or female or other. Joy likes the other. You know what I mean? Denise just typed that pervs can be fun. Oh boy, I wonder if Denise is like a perv too. You know, some women are pervs, but they never admit it. They always pretend like, oh, not me. I'm not a perv. Yeah, right. It's all a bunch of bullshit. I am the zombie dude. Okay, zombie's a guy. All right, Joy, have at him, man. Try to pick up on him. Bang. This is why I don't come on the panel that often because I just talk so fucking stupid. I'm gonna mic out for a second. Somebody ought to join. Don't be shy. Got 7 lurkers. Plus, when I'm on the panel, nobody joins. I don't know why. I'm getting kind of a complex over the whole thing, to tell you the truth. Kind of feeling like a loser. I should just mic out and cry for a little while. Mic out. Yeah, I mentioned that when I'm on the panel, I talk stupid shit. That's why I don't come on the panel that often. And I just noticed Joy just typed, to another guy in the hangout here, Rupert. I rarely join. No shit, man. When that Joy Division joins, he's the fucking stupidest fucker you'll ever hear. Um, so I don't feel that bad actually. He is really bad. Someday when you lucky or unfortunate enough to hear him on the panel, you'll understand what I'm saying. So I'm not, he's just a dumb fuck. But anyway, Mike out. Plus, where's my Mexican bro? Jose, where he's at? Where that boy at? Probably sleeping. He says he works, but I highly doubt it. It doesn't look like a worker. Might. He's a good boy though. Bunch of good people come here. Most of them are shy to come up on the panel though, and I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you at all. Now, there is one guy that comes to the chat that's lurking now, probably a guy, Ronan. Everybody knows Ronan. Ronan hates me. He never talks to me, never ever talks to me, and always makes up stupid stories. Um, he lies. He says stuff about me and others that aren't even true. Um, I'm assuming that all normal people, like we're all normal, right? I guess all normal people kind of read into it and think, why would he say something stupid like that? You never know what the guy will say. And he's always bashing women too. You notice that? He gets on the panel and he's so rude, picking on women, insulting them. He's had arguments with everyone. Um, but the woman bashing thing, I just don't get. I think what it is, if he probably tries to flirt with them, and then when they kind of turn him down or something or reject him, he feels like he needs to like pay back or jape the woman. Um, but that's just one of many weirdos that come to the chat stream here. Very few. You'd have to Google normal. I don't think there really is a normal, but I definitely know there's abnormal. And a lot of us fit into that category, but some more than others. Getting back to Ronan, you all know if you come to this stream, all the horse shit stories he's told. I mean, just unbelievable shit. Like the biggest thing he ever said was the 9 hour thing. Now some of you people might not really know what the fuck's he talking about, the 9 hour. Okay, all right. Ronan said that this is even it's just got to be just the biggest bullshit horse shit story you ever fucking heard. Ronan said that he can get a hard on for 9 hours straight. Now, I don't know. I must be really weak. I can't, 9 hours is that's a long, long time. I mean, if you got one for 9 hours, you couldn't even close your eyelids, could you? It'd be just taking all that skin and blood and stuff. Jeez, man. How could you even function? You couldn't even bend over. How would you make yourself a cup of coffee? How would you work on your car or anything? If you got this big old boner that's in your pants for 9 hours. I mean, come on now. Doesn't sound too good. And plus, if you got that 9 hour and you had your girlfriend and you were on top of her laying the 9 hour to her, I mean, come on, realistically, you're talking, wearing off skin and everything, man. Shoot, that's just unbelievable. It's just not going to happen. And there is no woman alive, none, that could take some guy pumping on her for 9 hours straight. So anyway, Ronan, yeah, 9 hours. Oh God, just unbelievable. And he said that more than once on the panel. I mean, he insists that it's true. Wow. Any of you ladies have any input on that? I'd love to hear it. Mike out. Okay, more stories. The Ronin stories are pretty, far-fetched, and they kind of, tend to get a lot more stories we've heard. But yeah, I'll share another one with you, another Ronin story. Okay, and in case any of you guys and gals missed it, but okay, one time when Ronin was younger, he was on he was getting on a plane. He was in the airport. He just went there with his bags and everything. He just, just minding his own, spewing horse shit to people he might run into at the coffee counter or something. And he sat down and this looked over, and this woman kind of just, looked at him and smiled. And I think he kind of got the 9 hour working on that one. But so they just met and they just talked a little bit and everything like that. And then, it was okay, no big deal, or whatever. And then, okay, then they boarded the plane. Then they were flying, and they were up to the altitude and everything, so seat belts were off. Everybody could, go around, go to the shitter or whatever. And this woman walked past Ronin, kind of rubbed up against him and touched his arm and kind of said, pulled him towards the bathroom. This is true. This is what Ronin said. And took Ronin in the restroom in the airplane. And Ronin said he fucked the shit out of her. Man, Ronin, I mean, it just, things like that happen, but I don't know. I'll be thinking of some more. Pamy's here. That's cool. She's okay. See, it's one of the normal ones. Shit. Okay, I'll try to think of another Ronin story. Keep you guys entertained. Heard so many. Oh, one pretty cool fact about Ronin is that, see, Ronin is a marksman. We have guns here in the United States, and most of us shoot, but some of us don't. Some of us do, and but anyway, Ronin's a marksman, and he used to instruct people how in the proper use of and handling of firearms and things of that type. So, like I say, he's a master at all that, and he worked in a gun range one time, and he swept up the empty uh, cases and picked up lead and cleaned the shitters and stuff like that. But he was around a lot of the shooting. So Ronin was just, you'd be at the shooting range and you'd look back and Ronin have on these dorky ass earmuffs, so and he'd have a broom in his hand. He'd be sweeping up your casings, and sometimes you'd be shooting your semi-auto and it'd ping off a Ronin shirt, and he'd really get pissed off, I bet, and give you hard looks and give you a lecture on the way you should correctly hold your weapon and what you should do is when there's people around you and the whole bit, but then he'd get over that and go back to sweeping out the shitter, changing the paper and stuff. But I'm not knocking that. Somebody's got to do it. You got to take a dump and you go into a public restroom, especially at a shooting range with all that noise, all that vibrating, blasting, and everything like that. Get them bowels want to go. You definitely want some paper, some shit wipe, ass wiping. And Ronin was good for that. He was really good. So I'm not knocking him for that either. See, I'm not picking on Ronin. You guys understand. I'm talking highly of him. Okay. Let's see. Nobody wants to join me. That's okay. I understand. I wouldn't join either. So the Ronin story's getting good or what? I should tell more or let's see. I try not to remember all the Ronan stories because the guy is really damn aggravating, to tell you the truth. He was okay the first time that he ever came on. Okay, yeah, the first time that these streams happened, the first stream that you're ever at, and this, a few people are sitting on the panel, and here's this one, the blue Google standard logo with a dumbass name. Here's this guy that, pops up, and it's this old fuck running, and he kept interrupting. He would never let anyone talk. He was rude to everyone, acted like a total fucking know-it-all, like he knew everything. No, Rupert. And so anyway, after a while, I triggered the fucking guy. I triggered him. I got sick of his bullshit. He used to just lay it on thick and heavy. But the first day he came, he really thought he knew everything. Now he still does, but he's tamed. I tamed Ronan. I calmed the guy down. He man, you should thank me for this. Buddy W, helped train him too, and Armando. I'm pretty sure, I was the first one to trigger Ronan, and between Buddy and Armando, I'm kind of leaning towards Armando as second, and Buddy was third. Buddy really triggered the guy. Buddy just tore a new asshole on Ronan, which was really appropriate and really fucking cool. Joy, these guys in the chat, it's too bad you can't read it. There's some filthy fuckers in the chat, man, I tell you. Spewing a bunch of horse shit. Okay, I'm gonna mic out. I'm gonna make a coffee. Then I have to go chat with these fucking weirdos in the YouTube chat. Mic out. Ronan, come out of hiding, you old fag. Come up on the panel and spew some bullshit. You talk, and then mic out, and don't interrupt. And then my turn, I'll talk, mic out, and I won't interrupt. Okay? Come out of your hole, Ronan. Fag. Mic out. Yeah, got request to do another story on Ronan. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and I'll be thinking. So I'll share with you some more or another Ronan story. I don't tell it quite as good as he does, but I will try to remember all the facts. Be right back. Mic out. All right, Sexy's in the chat room. Sexy looking good. Look at that picture. Wow. Joy perving on Sexy already? Let's see. Yes, he is. Look at that. Look at that. Joy's perving on two women right now in the chat. She's got perving on Pamey and perving on Sexy Kitty Cat. Wish I was a perv sometimes. I'm learning from Joy. I'm going to pay attention to his. I've been paying attention to his stuff. Him and Albert, like two biggest pervs on the side here. But he's pretty good. He's pretty good sized perv on the list too. Not me. Mike out.
Denise, can you hear me?
Hey Z, how's it going?
Hey there, hey there. Yeah, I know who's porn bombing. It's coming from We Are the Firebrand Atheist Hangout. Oh, it's those atheists, man.
Where does he get the material? Is that just off online, or is that his girlfriend or his wife or his mom or what?
Okay, I know. I found out that Radovic Lenin is immortal. His real name is Dan. That's what I gather from being inside their hangout. I know that they're trying to get our phone numbers just to harass us on the phone. So they're like taking it to real life now. I'm just like, I mean, I need to let Denise know. Like,
yeah,
we need to let her know. I mean, I feel that they're like stalking now. Like, they're trying to make it in like real life because they went after Maria in real life. They're like harassing her now. They're calling her. They're harassing her. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, they have serious problems with our friends. They do. And like what makes it worse, Sia is behind this. She's provoking them. You know she's a troublemaker, right? Saya, whatever her. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know much about her. I've just seen, um, I don't know. Some of you guys go on all kinds of hangouts and stuff. I
Yeah.
turn down hangouts. I stay away. I don't get invited mostly. That's my issue. Nobody really invites me, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't. I can only
Oh.
handle so many hangouts. Some of them get really radical. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
you know, they're posting
Mhm.
stuff, and it just gets old, you know. Plus, a
Yeah.
lot of them have these big old long ass names. You know, you got to figure out. Let's see, what is that name? You know, I should probably change my name to something dumb. You know, you got to go. What the fuck is that? You know. But they're
Yeah.
probably just a bunch of fucking pussies, really.
Denise, can you hear me? I have gathered so much from sitting inside their hangout, and I came on audio. See what they're doing to you.
Yeah.
I found you. Okay.
I got the part that what the
Yeah.
thing that gets me is how did they get my link? That's
Yeah.
that's what I need to know. Because whoever's sharing the link doesn't need to be added back to the hangout anymore.
Right. So right now I am. You see my messages, so I'll keep an eye on him, see if he's doing it, and then also I
Oh,
keep
he
an eye
did. He
on.
he came on here yesterday and porn bomb. He did it. You know, that's,
Oh,
I just want to know who shared the link. And I'm not in those hangouts, so I can't scroll up and look because whoever shared my link, it would say that. It would say so and so, you know, shared the link.
well, I found out something so disturbing from there in that
Of
group.
course, they could have shared it in a private message.
Denise, it got to the point where they're trying to find our phone numbers and they want to harass us in real life with phone calls. That's how bad it is now.
Losers.
And you know, Maria, they went after her and now harassing her in real life.
That's the reason I left those hangouts, Surprise, because I don't want to sit and just watch that shit all day long.
Oh yeah, I know they're definitely after us, like our friends, you, me. It's just our entire. I mean, they're just coming after us. Like
They don't have
our
anything better
friends.
to do than that.
Hmm.
That's pretty sad, isn't it?
Yeah, they're yeah, like it got to the point where because I came in that I listened to them in audio, okay, and I know who are the perpetrator. I know Susan is in there. I know Saya's in there, and I know those two are provoking it. I know I know Saya is provoking it. She's such a troublemaker. I see
I
Susan
talked
in
to
there.
her yesterday in.
Yeah.
I talked to her yesterday over in Goran's hangout.
Mhm.
That Saya girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I spoke with her.
Oh, mhm.
Yeah, she was in there saying some stuff, and I mean, I don't have anything against the girl. I don't even know her.
Oh, you know, those are her friends.
I feel really bad for her though. You know, the way they post all those pictures of her that look horrible. I feel bad for her because I know how that feels to have that done to you, and it feels really bad. It hurts your feelings, and you know, she acts like it doesn't bother her. Maybe it don't. I mean, if it doesn't bother her, then good. I'm happy for her. But I'm just not going to do it anymore because when it happened to me, I didn't like it.
Right. I do understand, but Sia is a type of woman that she'll clone. You know, she's cloning Rolly. I caught her cloning Rolly. She's cloning Lewis, and she does invite Immortal because I confronted her personally a while back ago, and she admitted to photo bombing and inviting Immortal Dan to porn bomb the hangout. So she admitted to that she gave out the links. She did. And then I got in trouble for it. And I'm glad that she's not in this hangout because she'll do that. But the problem with Saya is she's the type of person that she'll get them to get your phone number, take it to real life, and start harassing you in real life. Because this is happening to Maria right now. You know what? And like I went in there and said, I told them, I said, listen, in that group, I said to them, I talked to those men. I said, you guys have to stop harassing Maria in real life. Stop calling her. Don't call me. I don't know how they got my phone number. 2 men called me up from that group. They called me on my phone number. And then I told them, I said, look, I told them to leave Maria alone. Stop calling her, stop harassing her in real life. It has to stop. So I know it's definitely from that Sidney Winston group, that atheist group of men. I know it's coming from there.
Yeah, I used to be in that atheist group, but I left.
Yeah, I mean, they want our phone numbers. They want you, me, our friends. They want to get hold of our phone numbers.
But I thought about it, and I don't think that I don't think No Brains would share our link with anybody and have them come in here and plant a bomb.
Well, lately he's been very tight with Sia. He's been very close to Sia, and Sia is up to something. She's very manipulative. She's in there with Immortal Dan, you know, Liam and Sidney Winston, all that group, Bulldog. She's in there with them. So, and yesterday,
hey, you do know that we're live, don't you, Surprise?
Oh no, I didn't know that we were live.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, but the.
I'm sorry I hadn't already told you. I should have told you.
Oh.
I didn't even think about it though. Where you use a phone?
Right. But basically,
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Oh darn.
Cats.
See, my thing is that, you know, I received 2 phone numbers from 2 men from there, and I told them, you know, if you're gonna call me up, I'm just gonna have a conversation with you. I'm just gonna have a conversation. I'm just gonna talk with you and just have a chat, just talk on the phone, you know. And like, you know, I did ask them about calling me up on my phone, like, which one of you guys did it? Because I received 2 men that's been calling into my phone number. So. Yeah, they just want phone numbers, and I was there when they were calling out people. So
weird. That's just weird.
So it's definitely
sick. It's like trolling 2.0. You know, it's one thing to troll somebody on the internet, but then when you try to take them down, you know, like destroy their whole entire life, that's just another thing. That's sick. Sick.
Oh, Denise, I wish they would call me.
Hey, Kitty.
Ask with these bastards. I wish they would call me, man.
Oh, you haven't received the
Hey,
phone
sexy.
call?
Nice
Hey, how you doing?
picture. Look at that. Look at that.
I like that one.
What you was gonna ask me?
Oh, Eve. Okay. I will take your words about No Brain because he's our friend. Okay, No Brain is our friend, but I'll keep an eye on him and I'll keep an eye on Saya and see what she's up to.
Yeah, it's nothing but a little bitch that ain't worth nobody's time. All right, she is just upset with the world because her man left for another guy.
Who you talking about?
That girl Saya. Let me tell you something. That is real shit that I'm saying. I'm not lying about that or making it up. When I used to go to Tex-Mex his chat room that he was inviting me, she was there. That's where I met this girl. I just couldn't remember where I had met her from. And she told us, well, she wrote on the chat that her man left her for another guy.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So she's disturbed right now because of that, people. You know, it must not be easy for a man to leave you.
They had doxed her Facebook account and got her man. I saw his Facebook, and you know where it says like your interests and stuff, what you're interested in. It says he's interested in other men.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. He left us for another man. So that's why I went off on her.
Oh, so you knew her from there then? You knew her back then?
Yeah, when I used to go to Tex-Mex chat, and he only did like 3 or 4 times. She went there,
yeah,
and and that's the reason why I go off on I tell her, God damn, must suck being you, honey. You can't even keep a man straight. You know what I mean? That's why I said all those things I said to her. And then she tried to say that Armando went online and bashed me, which is a lie. I know it's a lie. I was like, girl, you lying now? Like, really, you know Armando? You don't know Armando from nowhere. You know, and I know she heard his name from either Jose Melo or somebody, so she'd be trying to say that. I just laughed, but what I'm saying is facts. She said it herself. It came out the horse's mouth.
I wasn't
Which I don't know.
you know, a long time, but I don't remember seeing her there.
Yeah, she was there with Tex-Mex chat.
Oh yeah, but I mean back when Armando used to stream, I don't remember seeing her chat.
I never heard of that name either. She came. I met her through that chat through Tex-Mex.
Yeah, I mean I wasn't on Armando's chat a long time, but I remember who was there.
Exactly. No, she wasn't there. That's why I know she don't know him from nothing and from nowhere. She doesn't know him. Plus, he's never coming back online, so whatever. So she's not gonna know him. But it was funny that she was saying that. That's why I went off on her telling she was that she turned that man gay. That shit must suck. But I wish those fucking pussy. Let me tell you, I don't think No Brains would do that. To say the truth, I doubt it very, very much that No Brains would do anything like that. To say the truth, I don't even think you guys should be watching him.
Right.
But
I don't either. Somebody had told me that, and that he was probably the one that shared the link in their hangout. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe. You know what? I've been accepting Goran's, whatever the hell his name is, his invites and everything, just to see what the fuck's going on over there.
Yeah, me
because
too.
they be putting shit up, and I'm like, all right, then I just leave, and I take off the notifications. But I go in there, and I see a lot of people go in there. You know, like I've seen here that come here, that I've seen over there, and I'm just like, okay. And that girl, she's here too. She's also there. That girl, whatever, Sai, whatever her name is.
Yeah, I talked to her yesterday over there. I watch what's going on too. That I don't want to say that I'm a spy, but I like to see what people's how people act, see what they're doing.
I want to learn how to porn bomb. How do you do that so I can do that to them?
Yeah, I don't think it matters unless they're live on YouTube, and I don't know any of them that run a stream.
Well, they actually did 2 hangouts they invited me to. There was one supposedly for the adults and another one for the crazy people, he told me, and I was like, what?
But they're not on YouTube, are they?
I don't think so. Those 2s were not live, and they were like, stay here, kitty. We're going to introduce you to some good-looking man. I'm like, nigga, I ain't looking for nobody. What the hell's wrong with you? And I just left.
That gay guy popped up. He wanted to see him too.
Yeah, there's another gay-ass nigga that popped up. I was like, oh, Lord, there's too many gay people here. I got to go.
Yeah, the one hangout that's treated, there's no bashing or anything allowed, and then Goran's hangout is for all the trolls.
You see, they shouldn't tell me what I can and cannot do. I was just waiting to bash somebody there. I was like, wait till somebody says something, I'm going to bash the shit out of them. I don't care. You know me, I don't follow rules.
That's right.
But we do know where they're all coming from. They're all coming from Sydney Winston Hangout. We are the
Oh my goodness.
You know that group.
Right. Wait a second. I just
group.
I'm trying to give Cat Eyes one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it fixed.
I just find it weird that they just like to bomb us, or they come in and they like to remove us, like to bomb us.
Well,
yeah.
Chris, I don't think that they're targeting me or you personally. I think that Immortal has a problem with Buddy, and I think he thought it was Crystal's hangout, and he was going to come in and do that. I don't think it's nothing against me or you or Kitty or anybody else. I think that Immortal has a problem with Buddy.
No, Immortal has actually invited me before too, and I don't know who this guy is. I just know that Buddy was arguing with him, and I wanted to freaking snipe him, but I couldn't do it. So
remember they got in that argument, and so I think that's why they do it, is because Buddy and Immortal's into it. It has nothing to do with. I don't think it was personal, the porn bomb yesterday. I think it was intended to cause Buddy, to aggravate Buddy. I don't think they did it on account of me. I don't know though. You never know. But I'm, like you said, I've talked to Immortal in those hangouts. I talked to him yesterday. He told me that Surprise is who shared the link.
No, I'm not sharing the link with anyone whatsoever.
Oh, I just said that's what he said. I didn't accuse you of it. I'm just telling you.
I wouldn't share the link.
Have they ever asked you to?
No, with your Hangout, never. They haven't asked me for your Hangout link whatsoever. So
And see, I say who's on the list. I don't know anybody that was on my list of people. There was like 20, 25 people or something like that. And I don't know anybody that was in that hangout that would have even done it. I don't know. We'll just have to watch them. I just ended the stream when it happened and went and deleted the video. So that should be good.
Hey man, I gotta learn how to porn bomb.
like, how do they do it? Like, do they just go in and start posting?
I don't know how the hell they do it, but I want to learn how to do it.
Well, I guess what you do is just present. Ray, how would you do that, Ray? Just present a video? Ray.
Oh, so they just live stream the
Oh,
video?
here I am.
Oh, hello there.
How do they do that? Do you know
I've never porn bomb. I have no idea. I guess, let's see. If you went on as your regular avatar like we are now, and then pulled up some porn site and got something.
Yeah, that's what present it, I guess.
And present it, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
I guess. Why don't you try it?
I'm a porn bomb.
Drop your drawers and present it.
No, hold on. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, you mean live?
Drawers.
Like
That sounds so non-sexy, huh? Drawers.
Try it, Prez. Go on Prez and see if you can do it.
No, I mean, you have to do it live?
Yeah, Z-Prez, try it. Z-Prez.
Go live on cam and let's see if we can see you naked.
Yeah, go live and just kind of tug on your panties a little bit and just show just a little bit. Oh God, I got a mic out. I'm terrible. I'm on a mic out.
That's live. Wouldn't that be live?
You made me choke. Oh my God. But I'll just put up a porn up and then put the fucking camera there and that's it.
That's how I would do it.
That's probably how you would do it, I guess.
I'm gonna do it. Watch, and the Gordon is gonna stop inviting me.
So you're going to do it?
Hey, all you need to do, Kitty, is show women porn.
Women, yeah, lesbians.
They would sure kick you out.
Even though that's gonna violate my eyes, man, I don't want to look at no women. So I'm gonna do it.
No, wait. Do you want to do it in? No, where are you gonna do it in? Where? Goran's?
Both of theirs, because I can go in both of their panels. But I have to do it on one, and then I know what time I get to the other one, they're gonna communicate and that's stuff.
No, are you going to Sydney Winston?
Who's that?
Atheist, Sydney Winston, we are the Firebrand Atheist group. Are you going in there or?
I've never been there. I don't know who the hell they are. I only go to Goran, that he invites me, and that Don't Tread, whatever the hell his name is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
would love to porn on those goddamn atheists, man. I'll go in there and talk about Jesus all day, just to piss them off. I'm like, stupid, are you a monkey? What the fuck's wrong with you?
But if you porn bomb Goran, he might not let you back in. He might ban you.
I don't really care, man. He gay. He can go fuck himself. His gay ass, man.
Okay, but let me know when you're in there. I just have to see it.
All right.
No, I mean, I have you know what? Maybe I can. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. His hangout is SoulStream, right? Okay, I see it.
Yeah, it's SoulStream, and the other one is Don't Thread something. I don't know what the hell is it called, or Don't Back whatever. Wait a minute, I got it here. It says Don't Thread on something, and then the other one is SoulStream.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not in that one, but I
Which
have
one?
something that. Wait, okay, I gotta be careful doing this, but Okay, let me go into Goran's. Like, I'll
All
go
right.
in there with you. Like,
I just can't do it now because I'm at work, man.
oh, okay. No, don't do
I
it
can't-
at work. Don't do it at
I-
work. Yeah,
I'm porn body. Yeah, I can't porn bomb nobody at work.
right, you can't do that. Yeah, right. Wow. Well, that's one way of doing it. Naked live on camera, or
That's what I'm gonna do. I probably won't last long. They'll kick me out quick as hell.
but like, wouldn't you be afraid of them taking images, screenshots?
Of what? Of me? They ain't gonna see me.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna put myself on camera. I'm gonna put the damn porno. But you know what? I'm not worried about my pictures. I don't got nothing to hide. I'm not showing anything. So they can go ahead and play with my pictures all they want. I don't give a fuck.
But
I'm like, this one looks good, motherfucker.
if they're not live on YouTube,
Then it's not work.
well, you could probably still present a porno and show it in a private hangout, but it wouldn't really matter as much, like they do it. I think they do it on the live ones so that the YouTube will shut the channel down.
Exactly. I gotta wait till they're live to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. They did it to Crystal too many times. I gotta pay them back. So I'm gonna do it. I just know how to do it, and I gotta wait till they go live.
And I want to find out who's sharing my link because they don't need to be in my hangout anymore. I don't want traitors.
I wonder, bro. I have no clue, man. I know Lewis is there. There's a couple of them that go there. I'm not saying Lewis is doing it, but there's a couple of them there. I mean, hold on. Let me open it right now, see who the hell's in there. Right now you have, let's see.
No, where are you at? Where?
The Soul Stream.
No, I mean the culprits.
See, that name, that Skylar, whatever, Skyliar, whatever, that person's there. I don't know. I've seen them here before. I just don't know who the hell they are. Some girl with a pic there. Lewis is there. Let me see. At least people that I know. That Flip is there.
Flip comes in Crystal's hangout a lot.
And he comes into yours too.
Yeah, I think that I even saw Immortal say, he called my hangout. He called it Crystal's hangout. They thought they were done with Crystal yesterday when they did that.
Jack is there too.
But he's not in my hangout.
Oh, that guy, that weirdo, that pastor of Muppets. That guy's a weirdo.
When that happened yesterday, the only two people that was in my list in my hangout that even go there is Zaprez and No Brain.
Okay.
So I had that link turned on, where you can share it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I looked through my list and I didn't see anybody else there except Zaprez and No Brains was the only two that is in that hangout. At that time, Lewis wasn't in my hangout. Flip hadn't been in my hangout. So I don't know.
I'm not doing it because yesterday I was showing my records. I was showing my medical records to my friends. I was showing my what is it called? I was showing my I don't want to say this live. But I was showing my STDs records to my friends. So I was on my webcam during that whole time. I did.
May I ask why?
Whoa.
Are you showing that?
Why would you do that?
I was
Oh,
showing my
Wow.
medical records to my friends. So I was live on cam during that whole situation.
Well, present them now. Let's present them.
I mean, like, I'm negative. I have a high white blood count,
Let's present them.
red blood cell count.
See, present them.
I was live on cam showing my
We won't tell.
my blood tests. The urine test, blood test, STD test. And my.
Did you have anything, or was it all clear, or what?
Oh yeah. It was cleared. I was cleared. So like.
Oh my God! I better mic out. Mic out.
Ray is bad. Oh my God.
Yeah, I have no hepatitis A, B. Have
Really?
no history of hepatitis A, B, C. No STDs on hepatitis. I'm negative for HPV, human papillonian virus, STD. No history or evidence, not detected. HPV screen negative. So I was busy showing my blood test results, urine test results, my physical exams. So I wasn't there. I was just showing my friends my test results that came back, that my doctor sent to me, faxed to me during that time.
So it came up clean. That's
Yeah, yes,
cool.
I'm clean.
That's
I'm
cool.
clean. You know what test that makes me most nervous? The HIV. Do you agree that test? Waiting for it took me 3 weeks to wait for the exams to come back, the results to come back.
Yeah, they get that big old long Q-tip like thing too. I know.
Right. Hepatitis.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
Put your
hepatitis
feet
is
up in them
one.
stirrups and stuff. Even
Oh yeah,
it's a little bit. It's not quite as embarrassing, you know, but it's
the
still
pap
embarrassing.
smear.
You
Pap
go to the
smear.
doctor when you're a guy and he checks you. You know, Joy would be a good doctor. He would love checking out, you know, guys. Joy Division.
Right. So I was showing my medical records to my really close friends, my tight friends. So I was busy doing that on cam. So during that time, so yeah. So I wasn't sharing any links. But at least I'm clean. That's the good part. I'm negative. I know what don't you
Yes,
get nervous
sirree.
waiting
Clean is good. I
for
vote clean.
STDs? Don't you get nervous? I mean, it is like 3 weeks of waiting, like 3 weeks of waiting. It's like, but clean. I'm safe. I'm safe.
Well, that's certainly good to know. That's for sure.
So yeah.
It would be a bummer if you came on the panel and you weren't clean.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying?
So
No, they used to. I don't know. They give you so many tests when you go to the doctors nowadays. It's like, they take your blood and then they, got so many tests that are involved in that, and your urine and samples of this and that and stuff. And it is good to know when it comes back, that you're clean. It'd be a real bummer to, it comes back that you got some kind of issue. Even something like high cholesterol or something. The doctor told me I did. They gave me these fucking pills, and I said, fuck that. I don't take shit. Some of those pills make you feel worse than without them.
you're right. You're right, because my doctor did she did an overall general blood test screening and an STD screening. She did the pap smear on me. The pap smear as well, and the physical exam. So I came out negative. So I have my cholesterol, so it's fine. My cholesterol is fine. I'm looking at it. It's fine.
Yeah, I remember in high school looking under the microscope with a slide and stuff. They just put samples on there and they scope in on it. And every time I hear the pap smear, that's what I think of, because that's what they do, I guess. They're just looking for little things.
They're looking for.
It's good. Why did you go in there and ask for it? Were you kind of playing around? You were with somebody that you kind of felt uncomfortable with, or you just went in just for the curiosity?
No, I just share it with my only tightest, my really tight friends. I just want to show them that, look, I'm healthy. Like, I don't have STDs. I don't have it. Don't listen to Saya about me. I am not.
Wait a minute, honey. You did this because Saya said you had STDs, man. Really?
Oh no, no, no. I did
Wow.
this. No, I actually did this just to like show my friends like, look, I've been.
Oh,
I
okay, because
am
don't do
healthy.
nothing with that dumb little girl, man. She full of shit.
You're right. Absolutely, I do.
Yeah, you don't. There's
I would
nothing to
that
prove. You don't
person.
have to prove.
Hell no.
That's kind of yeah.
I don't.
I just want to show my friends like I'm healthy. I have a healthy lifestyle, and I've been keeping at it. My health. I just want to stay healthy. So, but I feel great. It's like a relief. Yeah, came out clean, clean, clean. So.
Oh my God, an hour and 15 minutes to go. Fuck.
What happened? From
For me to get out of work.
yeah.
Oh. Got an hour and 15 minutes to go. God damn it, man.
Oh, because you're getting out at 4, right?
No, I get out at 5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
Yeah, in 15 minutes, it's going to be 4.
Yeah, and then also the sexual partners. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you go a person and screwed them up a million. Either one of them could be clean or not clean. You know what I mean? Looking at the person.
That's why you have sex with a condom.
Right, sexy. That's
Not
probably
raw.
the best way. Only way to go nowadays. Unless you're in a relationship, you know, the condom. But if you're having any women Z or whatever, definitely make the guy wear a condom.
Hell, fuck yeah, man. But
Yeah.
you know, whoever likes to have casual sex should be using fucking condoms. Well, fuck that.
And then, in fact, a good idea for a female would be to carry her own condoms so that the guy doesn't say, well, I don't have one or something. You know what I mean? You got to think of yourself.
You see, if he does that, then I'll say, well, you ain't getting shit then. It's very simple. I'm like, you don't got a condom? Oh, you asked out, nigga.
Yeah, right. That's true.
I'm too fucking straightforward. That's my problem. I'm way too blunt. I'm like, what, nigga? What? Man, nigga, you can't touch me. Get the fuck out of here.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's the best way. Then they should, I don't know, I'd like to hear Ronan's input on this eventually, but that's why there should be free condoms and free birth control for you ladies, paid for by the government. That's what I think. That's
Wow.
bad statement, I know. Yeah, you know, just give
Hey, if you want to have sex, then you should buy your own shit.
Oh yeah, okay. I kind of that is good. But the
That's
free
just gonna
condoms,
make them want to fuck more.
shit, they could pass out the free condoms. I remember going to. I've been married before, but I remember going to the when I lived in LA. They had a free clinic, you know, and if you broke your arm or whatever, you go there and they fix you up, you know. And then but at the free clinic and stuff like that, they had big old buckets full of condoms, you know, just. It was a good deal, probably. I remember that free clinic. I went there one time, and that was enough for me. But yeah, it was a good deal. I don't even know if they still have those. I think it was before welfare. I don't know.
No, but they give condoms in school, shit like that.
Do they really?
Yeah, they gave my son that shit. That shit kind of pissed me off. I looked at my son. They give me that shit. You ain't gonna use that, motherfucker.
No shit. I should ask my daughter. I haven't talked to her about that. She's 16, but I know my son when he was in high school. No, it was in elementary school or whatever, and they sent this note home asking if it was okay if they showed my son, you know, and all the classmates. They were talking about sex, you know, intercourse, and all this, you know. And I thought, whoa, it's kind of young, you know. But I signed that he could see it. So anyway.
Yeah, they did that shit to my son. My son was only, my son's 11 years old, and they were teaching him that shit. I was like, but what bothered me was how they were teaching him. Like, they were very blunt, you know what I mean? Like, pretty much almost telling him how to a girl, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this shit? And that's almost a little nigga. You better keep your shit in your pants. I'll slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, it's a weird deal when you. Yeah, I like it. It should be the parents, I think, but some parents are afraid to discuss things. With my kids, I started out sort of early, kind of hinting towards sexuality, and so that they kind of. I didn't want them to learn from school, because that's where you, like a kid on the playground's telling you about, doing this and that or whatever. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Different life having children. You wait, Z. You got any kids, Z Prez?
Yeah, I do. But they actually have three STDs that can still spread even if you use a condom. It can still spread. Skin to skin contact, like syphilis, herpes, HPV, human papillon virus.
Fuck,
STD.
you're scaring me now.
Yeah, I mean, even with
But you can't get
condom. Mm-hmm.
That's what's cool about you can't get sex online, right?
Right.
I mean, not sex. You can't get STDs online.
It's safe here. It's safer here.
You can't get STDs online.
Oh yes,
Safe sex.
Yeah, I wanted to say the safest sex is a pizza and a beer and a movie. Like, go for a walk.
God. Yeah, that was good. Oh man. Oh.
Well, Ronan's probably got some fantastic story to tell us
Oh my
about
God,
STDs.
That was that 9-hour deal. I really had to think about that again. Whatever.
Yeah, by the way, Ronan won't talk to me, but if I ask him, Ronan, say something, he won't talk to me. But if anybody else wants to hear Ronan, just ask him. He'll talk with you. But he just doesn't listen to me.
Hello. No, we had the discussion in a prior hangout, Ray of Sunshine. We could talk until that point where you get stupid, and then, well, I jape you. So if you don't remember that, well, I'm reminding you. Sure, we could chat. What's your question?
Don't go there, please. Let's.
He had asked about
Let's talk.
condoms.
No. Let's talk about what were we talking about before?
My idea is to have, a structured program in the 5th and 6th grade, just before they reach puberty, the children, and explain things, in a very specific way, not so direct, just explain it to them, both boys and girls separate and then together. And well, like Texas, where I live, yeah, Texas has the highest rate of repeat teen pregnancies, because here they want to teach abstinence. And I was talking to Hank Hill, and I told him, look, you can't stop sexuality. Telling them no, tell a child no, what the child's gonna do. That's the first thing he's gonna do. So if you tell a child, explain to the child, hey, look, this and this, it's humanity, biology, human reproduction. This is what happens. This is where you have to be careful. Like I said, over a 2-year period, the likelihood of teen pregnancy at all would drop unless you have the Romeo and Juliet syndrome. That's what I call it, right? Star-crossed lovers, they're just young. It's going to happen. Like, you can't stop it. So my point was, we can't stop it, so let's guide it the best we know how to.
You say you have to work for another hour, Kitty?
Yeah, I have another hour to go.
I've got what they call in Germany Feierabend. And that means, I don't know why they call it Feierabend. A fire in German means like a festival, like a fest. The Abend is the evening. So when you quit work, they call it Feierabend. Means like, you know, the evening you're, you know, can go home and kick your feet up. So Feierabend means when you finished work. Feierabend.
What is that, bro?
Pardon?
Oh, no, I'm reading what Jose wrote, and he's making me laugh.
I have to look. You're reading what?
I'm reading the chat, what they're writing.
Okay.
Jose makes
Oh,
me
where?
laugh. Jose, jump on the panel, dude. Vente pa acá.
Is
Venga
Jose
pa' acá.
coming in?
Do you speak Spanish?
Oh, this.
I do. Yo soy latina, señor. Yo hablo español.
That's too quick.
Okay, I said, yo soy latina. Yo hablo español.
Okay.
I said, I'm a Latina. I speak Spanish.
It's, you know, that's kind of an interesting thing to think about languages because, you know, the Spanish language, they really speak fast, so fast in that language. And it's like, you know, some languages like that, you know, you guys speak so fast, so many words. It's like your brain, it must have some kind of effect with the ability to think quick or something because, you know, I swear, because other guys are, yeah, I want to talk about the thing and the thing and the thing, and they have that speed, and the other you go, and, you know, which is also hard sometimes. Like in Chinese, a different language, when they have the, you know, the subtitles, man, it's like a paragraph, and just you can't read it as fast as it's going. Anyway, so that was too fast for me to understand, and until the second time I got it better.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, thank you, 60 Kitty, because we're both in Florida. Thank you for letting me know that the schools do provide birth control, like within the high
Yeah, they
schools.
do.
Oh yeah.
At least my son in 6th grade, so.
Oh, even 6th grade? I didn't know they. Oh wow. Okay, because my girl is in high school. She's at the age where she's old enough to drive a car.
Oh.
See, how can I ask how old you are, or you don't have to tell?
Oh, I mentioned my age before. I'm 37.
Oh wow, I visualized you were a lot younger than that. Cool, you look way younger. That's good. Right
Oh,
on.
thank you, thank you. Thank you. You're right. They need to teach the children younger. You know, younger. Let them. They need to let them know. I mean, sorry. It's
They
not
should
only
let them know that if you fuck, your dick falls off.
but it's not only teen pregnancy that they have to worry about. You know, HIV, herpes,
Yeah,
hepatitis. HIV is a big one for us. Sexy Kitty, we're in Florida. You know, HIV is big here. It's major here.
That's disgusting,
Texas too. Texas is another state that has the HIV like us. Texas, Florida. So.
Well, I think the big
Yeah.
problem about all of that is each time the thing that you need to learn, each time it happens to them, puberty, that they think they're the only ones if they haven't been educated. And so what I've done with my children is explain to them that, you know, that the attraction happens when the body starts producing hormones, and it doesn't come from one second to the other, but it comes very, very slowly. So you start to have you know, before you're not even thinking about it. You don't notice, the girls don't notice that the guys are looking at them and vice versa. But you know, it comes slowly. And for them to understand at an early age that it's gonna happen. And for a parent who knows about it to be able to say, be careful. As soon as you're a girl, there's gonna be, you know, thousands of guys, and they're all gonna make you think you're the greatest. But it's you know, it's not that way. So I agree. Education is good.
You're right. You're right.
But I don't think the school should do it. I think parents need to do it, but parents need to learn it too. Anyway,
Right. Well, look at Ronin, Texas, because we're in Texas and Florida, so we have one of the highest rates of HIV. These children needs to learn early about HIV. They have to learn early. Like, it's not only teen pregnancy, you can catch HIV and hepatitis. Like, the more dangerous ones that can kill you, HIV, hepatitis. Hepatitis is a major one. It can actually kill your liver, shut down your organs. It just takes out your liver. So,
I agree.
Yeah, HIV and hepatitis are the ones that you need to worry about. And, you know, herpes for life. There's like really no cure for herpes, but the one that can take out your life is HIV and hepatitis, A, B, and C. So those are the ones that you need to.
Wow.
Yeah. Teenager children have to, you know, worry about those. Yeah, hepatitis. No, yeah, hepatitis and HIV. But yeah, so we're basically in a state with a high HIV. Yeah, a high HIV and hepatitis here, Texas and Florida. That's a big one. Big ones. But you're right. Yeah.
Well, I agree, but again, it's kind of like, you know, as far as gun violence goes, it's true that people don't kill people, guns don't kill people, people do. The problem is, you know, we have a problem in society. You know, we have to think about what's creating all of this, you know, whatever. And so, you know, television, what kind of television, parenting. I mean, there's so many things that are, you're right, that the parents should be the teachers of the children. But fortunately, it's not working yet. So I agree. Anywho.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, you're right. Absolutely, teach them early. And you know, I'm the thing good is at least the schools are providing condoms. You know, safe sex, teaching students to have safe sex. Welcome back, Kitty. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. I went and got my yogurt. I'm getting hungry and I don't feel like eating right now, so I'll drink a yogurt.
I have to start fasting soon.
Oh, how come?
Oh, just because it feels so good, and it's you know, it's kind of a spiritual thing. You know, so because when Kitty said, you know, yogurt, yeah, you know, not eating lots of, you know, stuffy food, which I love to do. It's just nice to you know, give your body a break, give your whole body a you know, like a vacation, so it doesn't have to digest. Have to push stuff all the way through and all the chemicals that it produced to digest it. It's just really nice to shut it down. And then after 4 or 5 days, water, it just feels so good. Your body feels like it's on the Bahamas, man. It goes, wow, don't have to work. It's like I'm on vacation. I can repair. It's a cool thing.
Excuse me, Denise left the hangout, so this might end soon.
Oh, who?
Denise left.
Is that true?
She left?
Well, yes, and here in the hangout side chat, it says she left and I don't see her avatar. So
Okay.
Well, it's still live. It's still showing on my computer as live.
yeah, I think it ends in like 3 minutes normally. So
After, because it's her chat? It's her thing?
Yeah, it's her hangout. So I mean, she did say she had a guest. So I don't know. I'm just saying she left and, you know, usually the hangout ends.
Okay.
I'll let you guys know once it ends. I'm looking at it. I got one more hour to go, man. One more fucking hour. I'm on count mode here.
May I ask, what you do? What's your
I am a safety compliance specialist. I actually inspect nurseries and make sure they're in compliance with OSHA, DERM, EPA, stuff like that.
Cool. A safety compliance specialist.
Mm-hmm.
That's good job. I mean, it's
Yeah.
all the jobs are good, but I mean, it's just yeah, that's cool.
The best is on November 13th, I'll be in Dominican Republic. I'm going to go check the nursery up there. I can't wait.
Excuse me for being stupid, is Dominican Republic the other half of Haiti?
They're connected. They're close, yes. But then it doesn't belong to Haiti.
There's an island and they're, okay. Yeah, I knew this guy from the Dominican Republic. He was when I used to visit my friend in Manhattan, he was a portier, somebody that watches the when you enter one of these high rises, he's like his job is to make sure that everything functions. I don't know what you call that type of a job.
Which one?
When you go into in big cities, you have great big high-rise complexes, maybe apartments and stuff like that. So you have a guy downstairs in like an office building, in an office room that allows people to come in or checks who's coming in and stuff like that, and directs traffic and maybe whatever. I don't know what you call it. Not a portier. He was a cool guy because we used to have talks till 5 o'clock in the morning when I'd go there. And one time, which was really cool, he said to me, "Look at that guy over there." And he said, "You see that guy?" And he was a Japanese guy, and he had like a beige.
That is so true, Uncle. That really does happen when I walk into one of the nurseries or the warehouses and stuff like that. They do shit on themselves. Hey, Z, can you see the chat, the conversation? Joy wanted to know. Making people sweat during inspection. You damn right I do.
Building shit spricks. I can imagine that. Yeah, being a security person, when you walk in.
I tell you, start putting their glasses on. I see them from far away, and I look at them and I go next to them and I go, "Listen, don't do it when you see me, because I already saw."